Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I'm excited to show you very cool bash script to troubleshoot your servers. Alright, so I'm gonna open the script. First, I'm gonna see what files do I have here. Okay, so I'm gonna open troubleshooter.sh. Troubleshooter.sh. The first line here is the shebang. They call it shebang. When you run a script that starts with the shebang, the operating system will automatically use the bash shell to execute the command inside the script, rather than requiring the user to explicitly call the bash script. Okay, in this line, report underscore name is a variable with the value server underscore health underscore report, and this line creates a new variable output underscore file with a value derived from report underscore name, where spaces here are replaced with underscores, and the .html extension is added. That's awesome. And this one is very clear. Print the current working directory host and host name. So it's gonna say echo current working directory, and it's gonna print the current working directory, and echo host name is gonna print the host name. And here is a little banner of my channel called 7. So far so good. So now we have a function. The function name is generate underscore HTML underscore header. So this line declares the start of the function, and here I just put cat EOF. This is a here document syntax which allows the function to output a multi-line string. And here, as you can see, it's only basic HTML code that gonna give me a cool design for the report. And here, as you can see, the end of the here document EOF. Alright, so then I have another function which is check IP addresses. This command, this one, is a command substitution that captures the output of the IP address show command, which displays network interfaces and their associated IP addresses. The grep command then is used to extract the IP addresses from the output using a regular expression pattern that matches IP version 4. As you can see, I'm using a grep expression here. So I'm using the same design for all the other function. Like this one, check underscore DNS underscore servers is checking the DNS file, which is resolve.conf, and here I'm using another function which is this the DNS response time, and like that you can see that I am using here uptime in this function, and in this function I'm using the disk usage. As you can see, there's a disk usage command, and here I'm using another function which is check network connection. So you can put your own function and your own commands in this location like that, which is very awesome. So the code right now is like 215 line of code. You can make it even larger. Okay, I want to show you another function here. This one, it has an if statement. First, it's gonna check var log messages. Var log messages is in Red Hat systems. If it's found it's gonna save the result in log underscore file. Elif, it's gonna check var log syslog. Var log syslog is in Ubuntu servers. If it doesn't found anything, it's gonna say unable to locate system log file. and it's gonna check the last 50 lines in the log file. And then there is another function here. It's gonna check only the free memory, I mean like the check memory usage, and in this one is gonna check the CPU utilization, and this one open ports, and in this one is gonna check the systemctl -- failed services, and in this one it's gonna check the web server logs. First it's gonna check the Apache. If it founds Apache error.log file, it's gonna appear on the report. If it doesn't found, as you can see, it's say Apache error log file not found. And if it doesn't found it, like there's not installed, it's gonna say Apache is not installed on this system. And then it's gonna check Nginx, and the same, we're gonna check for the same. And if it doesn't found, it's gonna say Nginx is not installed on this system. You can put if statements here, you can put any other log file you want to check. It's up to you. So this is why I put the if statement here, so you see that how the if statements works. So in here in this one, firewall D, it's gonna check first the firewall D. In Red Hat system, it's gonna find the firewall D, and if it doesn't found it, you know that in Ubuntu server it's gonna use service UFW status. So it's checking for two firewalls in Red Hat systems and in Ubuntu servers. So of course SC Linux gonna check also in SC Linux, and lastly it's gonna redirect the output of the function to this variable that we saw at the first that we created at the beginning of the script. So all the function will do the same. If you want to create a function, you can just copy this code, and then you put whatever code you want here, whatever command you want to run, and say write the function whatever you want, and then at the end you can put the function and call it from here and redirect the output to this variable, and that's it. It's gonna work for you. So the last code is this server health report saved to the location. It's basically it's gonna show you the location where the report was saved. So I'm gonna quit Vim right now and clear the screen. So I'm gonna run the script on my local system first on Red Hat, and then I'm gonna run it remotely on the Ubuntu server. Very quick note, if your script is not an executable, you're gonna need to run this command shmod 755 and the script name. In my case, I already run this command, so I'm gonna not run it again. So I'm gonna run the script right now, troubleshooter.sh. So I'm gonna run the script, and it saved the report to this location. So I'm gonna go to my Red Hat server. I'm gonna go to that location. There's bash scripts, and open the report. And this is the report that the script generated: system load, IP addresses, DNS servers, and the DNS response time, network connection, running process. Everything here is fine, except that I don't have Apache and Nginx installed on my Red Hat server. Firewall D status, SE Linux status. That's awesome. So I'm gonna go back to my script and run it on my Ubuntu server right now. Awesome. I'm gonna say SSH, and I'm gonna type the user Ubuntu and the IP of my remote server, and redirect the input and run the script. Of course, redirect the input of the script to the SSH command. I'm gonna type the password, and it runs, but with some info, like there is some command gonna not run. It should be run as a root. So I'm gonna go to my remote server, the Ubuntu remote server, and there is the report. So I'm gonna open it, and here is the report. So it's run perfectly, but as you can see, running process not show up. I think this is because the root needs some command need root process to run. So yeah, there's everything is fine, it's great. So it's run on my remote server. I'm gonna clear the screen here. Alright, that's all I have got for you today. I'm Abdurrahman. I hope this video give you some helpful tips on functions and if statements and commands that are inside the scripts. You can change the functions, you can change if statements, you can add more commands, you can add more functions to the script. So this is a project. If you work on a project, you're gonna learn fast. So this is a very great way to learn. So thank you so much for watching today video, and I will see you again in the next one. Take care.